Day 62, September 14, Saturday. Police Academy student selling cocaine. Twister strip club owner. My dancers are all feminists. Crazy Arms film flop. Go to work.
All the information about Laura, just like you asked.
Mr. Boyd, keep your voice down. Someone could be listening.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emma. It's my first time doing something like this. Here's the envelope. Everything's in there.
Fine. Mr. Boyd, please write for Mr. Fry on this envelope and drop it in the mailbox across the street.
What? I don't want this handled like it's some kind of game.
Mr. Boyd, those are the rules. Now please, lower your voice.
Fine. Okay, Emma. I'll put this envelope in the mailbox across the street, just like you said. Wonder how that damn Mr. Fry is gonna get an envelope out of the mailbox.
Talking to yourself, Mr. Boyd? And we thought we'd have to catch you at the police station. But it turns out Jack Boyd has come down to meet us personally. Do you know why we're here, Mr. Boyd?
I don't even know who you are.
My name is Eugene Chaffee. I'm a businessman. Rather, a restaurateur. Although I usually tell everyone I'm a businessman. Which sounds better? Businessman or restaurateur?
Oh, I think I've heard of you. You have a restaurant and a slaughterhouse. And you serve refried veal steaks.
Well, refried veal steaks isn't my only business, but perhaps it's what I'm best known for. I thought it was time we meet, Mr. Boyd, and my friend here. I believe you're already acquainted. His name is Troy Starr.
Never heard of him. So what do you want, Mr. Chaffee? Looking for a spokesman for your beef products? I recently changed my image and my hair.
Eugene and I really want to help you, Mr. Boyd. Although after our phone call, I've had my doubts. I was making love to my wife, and you called me and told me to fuck myself. That kind of behavior is rude and inappropriate, Mr. Boyd.
I didn't mean to offend you, Mr. Starr. Just thumbing my nose at that prick mayor of ours. You keep making love to your wife, or did I ruin the mood?
There's a nice cafe around the corner. Spare us a couple of minutes of your time, Mr. Boyd. Lately, I've been so busy that I rarely get to sit and relax in such a nice place, and with such interesting company.
Get to the point, Mr. Chaffee. I'm busy too. In fact, I think I hear some teenagers next door robbing and raping an old woman. Maybe she's your aunt.
You see, Mr. Boyd.
Good morning. What do you want?
A big mug of beer.
We don't serve big mugs of beer.
Then a small mug of beer.
We don't have beer in any size glasses. This is a family restaurant. Moms and dads come with small children. I can bring you a lollipop to suck on.
Monica, where's your famous charm? Bring the gentleman a beer. I'm sure you've got a bottle under the counter. Check between the dead cats and the dried heads of your ex-boyfriends. This man, by the way, is your police chief.
Don't be silly. The police chief has a bald spot the size of a toilet seat.
So, as I was...
Oh, I'm sorry, Eugene. It's Rogers. Probably forgot how to wipe his ass.
When you're 82, Troy, you'll probably forget you need to wipe your ass at all. But very well, run along. We can continue without you. So, Mr. Boyd, as you may already know, the official job of my old friend Mr. Starr is to cause trouble for you. But believe me, it's not out of malice. It's to maintain his cover at City Hall. But to somewhat balance out this trouble, I've decided to help you out. Every day, pay close attention to your morning newspaper, Mr. Boyd. You'll find messages hidden among the pages. Simple notes, but make no mistake, the information you'll find there is extremely useful. You see, Troy Starr isn't my only spy. That's it, Mr. Boyd. I told you it would only take a couple of minutes. I wouldn't want to disturb you while you're enjoying your drink. Keep in touch, my dear little cupcake. Oh yes, I'm quite good at puns.
Never imagined what meeting Robespierre would be like, but I certainly didn't figure the first thing he'd do was buy me a drink. Getting them to serve a beer at a family cafe? And this Robespierre has some strange superpowers. Strange, but not entirely useless.
I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. Can I go home? No. No. Nope. 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 Start the day. Go, get something from the catalog. You'll get String Quartet number 1 by Borodin, performed by Musupin. String Quartet Guzul Lev. This is, what can I say, pure classic. Let's play it. Bruno Savini turned out to be a member of the gang known as the Atala Funeral Home. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Sure. Interrogate him. Bruno Savini, male 18. Subject suffers from phonophobia and was hospitalized for electrical burns, and since then he avoids electricity. Efforts by psychologists to help him deal with his childhood trauma have proven unsuccessful. As a child, Bruno Savini was a competitive swimmer and placed in dozens of competitions. He gave up the sport after an unpleasant experience. After he finished swimming lessons one evening, some girls locked him inside his locker and left him alone there all night. Since then, he has repeatedly appealed to psychologists to help him with his fear of dark and closed spaces. He was also regularly exposed to violence at home. After the death of his parents in an automobile accident, Bruno Savini dedicated himself to his studies and graduated high school with honors. He received a scholarship and to a prestigious college where he was counted one of the 3 best students. He also took several side jobs while he was in school. One of those jobs at the Atala Funeral Home, he met Dante Gambino. They have since grown close. Mr. Gambino has assisted Savini in the past, bailing him out when Savini got into jams. He's been listed as Savini's emergency contact. Bruno Savini, who do you deliver drugs for? I work for myself, pig. Okay, so we already know you're in with Dante Gambino. I work for you, or is it the other way around? That's the first time I'm hearing that name. You are lying. Dante Gambino repeatedly bailed you out of here. You'd be a fool if you deny it. We record everything. Okay, fine. I'll tell you what you want. Okay, I'll tell you everything. It was Dante Gambino. I got the drugs from him. I just did what he asked. Alright, let's investigate him. Dante Gambino. Drug possession at the Atala Funeral Home. Dante Gambino keeps drugs at the Atala Funeral Home. Send those guys.
911 in progress.
Theft at the construction site. Elderly security guard Robert Childress saw 6 people break through a hole in the fence around a construction yard, climb onto the site, and start filling up a cart with bricks. At first, the guard was only worried about the stolen building materials, but when the thieves started climbing onto the more dangerous construction areas, he began to fear for their lives. These idiots are going to get themselves killed. You've got to hurry. Sure. Daniel, Purdue, Flores, Kochi, Percy, Simpson, and Pope. Go ahead.
910 in progress.
Robbery in the ghetto. Yancy, Sano, and Huang. Young man who has just been robbed calling a report. He came through the gate with a knife and the man in my wallet. I tried to run, but he caught me and pushed me to the ground. In addition to the wallet, he took my watch, shoes, and even my belt. My mother gave that to me. One of the suspects was running around and almost fell down an elevator shaft. He's standing right next to the edge and there's terror in his eyes. Easy, kid, it's a long way down.
911.
Vendor caught, officers unarmed, civilians unarmed.
1111.
Drug possession at Eddie's Burgers. Eleanor Compton went to wash her hands before eating but wandered into the cafe's kitchen by mistake. I looked around and saw several bags of white powder. I know cocaine a mile away. Watch TV. I doubt that's actually cocaine. Drug possession investigation has started. Dante Gambino is an old and reliable employee at the Atala Funeral Home. His job is to import and distribute drugs. The cocaine is stored in a metal urn normally used for ashes. The office is open from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. Goods are brought toward the main entrance after closing time. Truck filled with urns comes twice a month. The driver moves the boxes filled with product inside the funeral home. Truck-filled urns are stored in a fireproof cabinet in the office of Federica Latevza, the owner of the whole operation. Dante Gambino keeps a key to her office, which she wears on a big chain with other keys. Let's assign more detectives to that case. dead bodies. Mr. Boyd, you don't know me, and I'm supposed that's just as well. And I suppose that's just as well. As for what I do, you probably wouldn't know, so I won't trouble you with any unnecessary details and get straight to it. For one very specific guy, let's call it an operation. I need 3 police officers, 1 female and 2 men. Race and age do not matter. I'll return in a couple of days to collect the bodies. We will want them to start decomposing.
910.
Robbery report. Thunder caught. Officers unarmed. Perfect.
1111.
Drug possession report. Mrs. Contents of several prosperity bags packed with ordinary salt and mistook the contents for cocaine. Figured.
413 in progress.
Animal assault in the suburbs. A man just called in. His voice was high pitched and he sounded hysterical. Hello, police. Some kind of beast broke into my apartment. And it's running all over everywhere. God, one bite from this thing and I'm dead. Hurry. That sounds fake. And also, I'm pretty sure that's the sand job. Okay, investigation. Let's get Sims. You in this one? Yeah, you are. Sims, you are gonna investigate this by your lonesome right now. And I completely did not read it then. Large boss got into the man's house. Yeah, figured.
In progress.
Maybe city center. Since Jason filed a complaint against a workman at her building, it appears he's been very vulgar and follows her around. I've never seen such a horrible jerk punish him, but that's not right, bro. Double homicide investigation has started. There we go. And an unidentified man was unable to pay at the checkout, reacted by killing the cashier, then the security guard, and fled the scene. That's what we're investigating. Surveillance camera. The tall middle-aged man was dressed in an unbuttoned gray coat and a white t-shirt. At the convenience store, he went right for the alcohol, picked up a 6-pack of beer, and headed to the checkout. According to Sylvia Arana, a witness, he was standing right in front of this guy at the checkout. He seemed pretty suspicious to me, and with a nasty smell, I got away from him as fast as I could, and on the way out, I told one of the guys to keep an eye on him. According to Mel Pape, a witness, I was in line with this guy who was obviously in a hurry and very nervous. He handed the cashier his credit card, and when the cashier told him that the account was empty, he pulled his gun out and shot the guard on the head. Then the guard who was standing nearby tried to grab his gun, but the guy was too fast and finished him off. According to Larry Pergola, the other guard, and my partner Ron were talking when a woman came up and said we should watch the strange man at the checkout. Ron went over there, and then I saw the flash and heard shots, and this guy was rushing the exit with his beer. I was in shock that I didn't have time to do anything. Didn't even have a chance to get my gun out. According to Claire Barrett, a passerby, I'm about to go inside and suddenly this idiot jumps out and almost knocks me over. I didn't have time to yell anything. I just jumped on his bike and left. Alright. Drug manufacturing in the suburbs. According to an anonymous source, a house registered to Ernest Franklin is being used to produce and store large quantities of drugs. Mr. Franklin has a record of matters, including illegal weapons and drug charges. Last time we had him in here, he just opened fire on some teenagers who climbed onto his yard to take the baseball. Okay. I need 4 police today. It's a very important day for my daughter. She's getting married and I want everything to be perfect. I'm a very powerful businessman. We're talking the kind of success you can't get without making enemies, so no surprises today. I could do without any trouble. Okay. Send Yancy, Asano, Wong, and Purdy to that, and then Pope, Simpson, Percy, Koshi, Flores, and Daniel to the drug manufacturer with the paddy wagon. Paper report. News worker issue the beer the St. Jackson is complained about had only whistle as the girl passed by. Disorderly conduct at a residential area. A woman called in speaking in awestruck praise. I hear from my wall the trumpeting of angels. Oh, the Lord comes. Behold his glory, the visions right now. Sounds like a crazy person. They're picking to dog here. The only people inside is backups. So go ahead, take them. Robert that boss, everything went perfectly. We started upstairs, all business, but then the pretty girls all wanted to be photographed with us. We ended up eating cake with their new beds. It was a great day. So they got their stamina back home, but now they're gone. And we got money. This is sofa furniture store robbery. A passerby saw two strange men across the street smashing the shop window of this sofa furniture store. Then they disappeared inside. Okay. Jack, we're going to have a party and we want to trust you with the protection. Let my guys relax and have some drinks and tell your men to keep their hands off the butts of their guns. Don't have anybody for you. I'm out of dudes. I don't have nobody. Can't even send these guys over to the furniture store because they're all drunk and I don't want any of them to get into an accident.
1111.
Drug manufacturer report. Vendor caught. Officers unarmed. Good. Mafia cell the ficus.
910B complete.
Vendor escape. Yep.
214 in progress.
Public indecency at the King Louis nightclub. Well, we're gonna wait until people come back.
210 complete.
Sergeant attended, but it wasn't competent angels being out of nowhere. It was a music school student in the next party rehearsing on the tuba. Double homicide report. Tried to pay that and run away. Drug possession. That. Extortion. Okay. So, arriving, smashing, open the door, getting smacked. Okay, Morgan Sand, the Sand Mafia family. Hey, I'm not gonna send anybody to this yet. Public indecency. Vendor escape. Yep. Oh, well. Alright. That's all we got then. End the day. Alright. End day. Day 63, September 15, Sunday. Freeburg abandons drinking fountains. Bike ride in the city center. Bike ride in the city center? Senior citizens empty pharmacies across. What do you mean empty pharmacies across? What does that mean? I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Sure. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Sure. I've got some terrible heartburn this morning. Might be better if I go home. I'm not sure. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? I guess. Start the day. Let's buy store-bought amnesty by Seth Campbell. From the first notes, I get goosebumps. Not finished. There, 50% of the staff. Okay, extortion and assault, countryside, SWAT, and Henderson and Gorshko. Bus drivers just called in reporting that a group of teenagers were running down the street throwing stones through shop windows. The man told them to stop, but boys trouble he was struck in the head by a rock. Okay, Dixon, Bursch Jr., and Syntron, go. Cook and Grant. Undercall, nice. Good job, Anderson. Burschko. That's all suspects. Okay, start to investigate the person stand. Case you're in charge. And you get Anderson. Why not? Abduction, Helen Eagles car dealership. Orson Sandkiller was suspended in 2 days. theft in the suburbs. Some items represent the home of the long $1,000. A friend and I were sitting together in the evening drinking wine and a large bar said I should try and ask my jewels. We had fun, but no rings and necklaces tried to bring things together. Then he said that we had nipples. I came home and I decided to look at my jewelry one more time. That's when I noticed 4 rings were missing. I slowly ran them out. They are very expensive and have been my family for generations. I found the Bandana Robinson State. Disorderly conduct report. How'd it go? Thunder caught. Officers unharmed. Good. Was that it? Okay. Catalog. We'll buy another song. They're Cheap by Tracy Lutz. When I listen to this song, I forget to breathe. Abduction investigation started. Kidnapper. Mr. Sand runs a protection racket in Freeburg and solves all sorts of problems for the Sand family. No restaurant in the city does business without him knowing about it. Timothy Wayne owns the health on his car dealership. He doesn't like to waste away in the back office and prefers to meet clients and make sales in his showroom. Wayne secretly began to work with Varga shortly after he came to town. Sand found out about it and decided to make a vivid example of Timothy Wayne in case anyone else had any ideas about going against the family. Orson Sand and 2 accomplices drove to the hell on his car dealership in a red emergency vehicle. Orson Sand doesn't use any weapons. He's a very athletic man and can do whatever he needs with his bare hands. Timothy Wayne's shoes were found on the sidewalk near the showroom entrance. Apparently, he was 6 when the kidnappers dragged him to the car. Alright. Turner, get assigned bed. Production. Let's assign everybody we can.
Got a situation here.
The police have arrived at Clara Long's residence. Her husband opened the door. She shot a look at the police and ran away down the hall, but soon returned and sat on the sofa. That's weird. Ordered the woman to immediately bring out the stolen items.
9/11.
Fender caught officers unharmed. We found jewelry. Asked him off and said it.
4/11.
Suicide threat. Suffolk Police Theater of Drama. Theater director called in reporting that one of the young dancers had locked herself in the dressing room and wouldn't give on to knocks on the door. I don't have the strength to break down the door, and I'm afraid the girl might have done something to herself. She was very upset to learn that she won't be among the principal cast in the upcoming premiere. That sounds like it's just being dramatic. No. Office assignment. Jack, we have something going down at Sarge's jewelry store at 1900. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 1000 should be enough for such a request. Sure. Smuggling at the port. Our officers opened a container and instead of cement as specified in the documents, they found boxes of very expensive alcohol. Soon after, an SUV approached the place and 3 armed men got out. Screams and gunshots were heard. Okay. Basically, everyone but Bud McNally go. Our officers broke down the door and found that the dance had simply fallen asleep. Yeah, figured. Okay, then back up McNally's the only backup we can send. Take him.
9/11 in progress.
Back at Sarge's jewelry store. The guards at the jewelry store contain a man who had quietly pocketed a necklace and several rings. This scumbag is having all of them and uses to turn out his pockets. So the store's head of security, come and sort this out yourselves. That's Sam's job, so I'm not gonna mess with that.
1110 complete.
Bender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect. And bound on call. Sell it.
911.
Thank you, Christopher Sand. 1K. Death report. Bender escaped. Yeah, that's fine.
910C in
Armed
progress.
robbery at the boutique. An obese woman wearing a bunny mask entered the boutique and told the salesman to put all the money from the register into a sports bag. When the clerk left, the woman wearing the mask pulled out a gun and fired it into the air. Another customer at the store whispered from the dressing room, besides the money, she also wanted a red dress, size XL. Okay. Well, we gotta wait until our officers come back. And now they're back. SWAT and Anderson, Korshko, Cintron, Butch Jr., and Cup go. Song has ended, so let's go back to the catalog and by Stella Smile by Sean Stone. Each note of this song touches the strings of my soul. Buy it. And play it. Production report. A red vehicle, yep. Something. Double homicide. So we went and grabbed it. Tried to pay. Ran away. Right, something like that. Okay, Dante Gamina, old Italian who has worked as a lifetime funeral business. Dante Gamina is a plantation people who spends every week. I think they'll be at the library, so listen, Gibson and Brad without SWAT. They'll be fine. It's an old man. Hopefully they'll be fine. Otherwise, I'd question props. Fender caught, offers for Fender caught. Good. Perfect. You're able to arrest all suspects.